I'm just going to make a quick video on how to measure your food, and then once I'm done measuring my food, I'll show you how to input it on an application such as MyFitnessPal. So we're going to measure three different things here, three different types of foods. First one's going to be just regular oatmeal, nutrition facts on the back. We're going to measure some fat-free milk. And then I have some, excuse me, I have some chicken, already deboned. So that's leg and thigh, and I'll show you how to measure the three different types. So for starters, we're going to measure the oatmeal. So if we look at the nutrition facts, it's going to say half a cup or 39 grams is 140 calories. So looking at the macronutrients, which are your fats, carbs, and proteins, there's 5 grams of protein in this, 26 grams of carbs, and 2.5 grams of fat in half a cup or 39 grams. You can see that. A really quick note, 1 gram of protein and carbs is 4 calories, and 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. So just keep that in the back of your mind. I'll explain that a little bit later. So now I just turn my scale on, and the plate's already on there. So if the scale was not on there, and then I put it on there, all I have to do is hit tare, and that's going to zero it out. So it's already in the unit of grams, so I don't have to change the unit. So now all we do is pour and wait till it gets to 39 grams. Okay, so that's close enough. That extra gram isn't going to make or break anything. Alright, so now we have measured 1 gram of, half a cup or 1 serving of that oatmeal. So if you're going to only have half of that serving, then you would divide 39 by 2 or 40 by 2, so you don't get too complicated, and then that's it. So the next thing we're going to measure is the chicken that I already have cut up. So on MyFitnessPal you can measure it, you can find it by grams, but I prefer to measure it by ounces. So on my scale here, I zeroed it out, and then we're going to change the unit to ounces. Alright, so now I don't have a particular number I'm going for, so I'm just going to throw some chicken in there. Alright, for this example's sake, we have 5.7 ounces. So hopefully you can see that. 5.7 ounces is that much chicken. So that's that. And then the last thing I'm going to measure is just some of this fat-free milk. So if you have like a shaker cup, you can measure it that way. Or if you're using this for like cereal in the morning, this is the best way to do it. Easiest way to do it, most accurate way to do it. So it is measured by milliliters, so I'm just going to change that. And then I'm just going to pour 1 serving, which is 240, so that's 13 grams of fat and 13 grams of carbs and 9 grams of protein, 0 fat. Same thing, repeat the process. Almost. Alright, 252. So, not quite a cup. So, a little bit over. And if something like that happens, all you have to do is divide 252 by 240 and then enter that on MyFitnessPal. So, I'll be right back. We're going to go to my computer and I'm going to show you how to input all this information. Alright, we're back. So I'm going to now show you how to add this food. I'm doing it from my computer. It's going to be different if you add it on it's going to look a little bit different if you add it on MyFitnessPal from your phone. Most foods you could actually just has a little barcode scanner and you could scan the barcode, but it's always good to double check your work even when you do that. So we're going to go to add food, and I've already eaten some food. Alright, I'm going to click add food, and let's type in the chicken. So I know what type of chicken it was. So it was actually a leg quarter, and it was baked. Hit enter in the search. So multiple options. You never want to go with something that says just one leg quarter. When you want to be more accurate, you want to go with something that has the actual ounces. So chicken leg quarter, okay, no skin, which I'm personally not going to eat the skin, so this works out perfect. I'm going to change this to 1 ounce, and it was 5.7 servings of 1 ounce. So add that. That's on there. If it's chicken breast, if it's a type of steak, you can change that. Easiest way to find it is just type in grilled chicken breast USDA, or New York steak USDA, New York steak grilled USDA, however you cook it. Obviously, if you're gonna cook it with oil, you calculate those macros as well. Next thing I'm going to do is add food. Other thing we did is we added some, the brand was Lucreen fat free milk, and okay, there's multiple options. So basically you just cross-reference the milk you have, and I'm going to click add right now and find out if that has the same nutrition facts. Sorry. So 12 carbs, 8 protein, so close enough. The one I had has 13 carbs and 9 protein, which I could go back and search, but it's not that big of a deal. If you remember correctly though, I had 252 milliliters, not 240, which is the serving. So that's 1 cup. So basic math, I do 252, divide that by 240, and that's 1.05. Not that huge of a difference, but as you do this, you'll notice there's a lot of things that you can make changes for. So 1.05, hit save. Alright, so the last thing I gotta add is the oatmeal. Alright, so now I'm gonna click add food one last time. And the brand was First Street Quick Oats. Hit that, First Street Quick Oats. It was a half a cup. I cross-reference it. So 26 carbs, 20 25 fat. Okay, so see, that's obviously wrong. So we are going to delete that. So first street quick oats. Let's see. Alright, so 28, 3, and 6, perfect. So there it is. Now, earlier I mentioned that for every 1 gram of carb and protein, there is 4 calories, and for every 1 gram of fat, there is 9 calories. So, that being said, at the end of the day, when you look at your MyFitnessPal, more than likely you're going to be probably over on your calories. I'm sorry, you'll probably be a little bit under on your calories. You never want to go by what it says here on MyFitnessPal, because they calculate it different. When it gets towards the end of the day, you're going to have to do a little bit of math. So if this was towards the end of my day and I'm trying to get to this number, I'm going to multiply my carbs and protein for the day by 4 and calculate my fat by 9. And then if I have hit that number, then we're good to go. But basically, you don't have to worry about that. You just have to worry about these 3 things. These, the carbs, fat, and protein, will calculate for your calories. That's it, guys. Please leave any questions in the comments, and we'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.